Alright, you sexy bastards. This is Fubar Guru. I'm trying a new game today. Critical Ops. Thought I'd give it a shot. See what it's like. So, we're gonna... Hold on. You know what? I gotta cancel out of this, and I gotta hook up my fucking Xbox controller, so hold on a second. Try something different today. Mix it up a little bit. I guess my controller doesn't work with this. Cancel out of the game and try again. If it doesn't work, I'll just go to COD. Fuck it. Yeah, it won't let me use my fucking controller, so whatever. Told myself an hour, so 12:19. Excuse me. So, if you haven't checked out my channel on Twitch or Facebook, YouTube, whatever, yesterday on one of my videos, it has Apex Legends Slayer-tastic. It's like, I don't know what video it is, but it's got this theme on it, and at 59:20, I drop a 70 bomb. So if you're interested in seeing that, check out my fucking channel and look at that shit. So, that happened. First one ever. Never done that on console before, ever. I think the highest I've ever gotten on console was 27. And I shattered that record. So, I'm getting pretty good at fucking, Modern Warfare, so. And when you play as much as I do, of course you're going to get better. Or at least you should. I am drinking dandelion passion fruit tea. Don, would you bring me a paper towel, please? I spilled. After you finish that, would you bring me a paper towel, please? So we're going to try some rank matches, and we're going to just jump right in. We're not going to fucking check anything, because you guys know how I roll. So here we go. See if we can get into a rank match. I apologize that I won't be able to stream Modern Warfare today because unfortunately I'm having some network issues. So I won't be on my Xbox for a few days. So I'll just be on my phone until my Shadow PC gets complete and I can use it. So we'll go from there. But as soon as I get an internet connection again, I'll jump right back on and play with you guys again. So. Actually, that's something I'm going to check is see what my I have Verizon, unfortunately, and you guys know how I feel about Verizon, but they have hotspot mobile data, so I'm going to see how much I have of that and see if I could change a setting on my Xbox to change it from, I mean, it says it's not my home Xbox when it is, and I need to change that so that way I can access some of the features of these games while I'm offline. Because I'd love to still play COD and just practice, like in a custom game or something like that. So, excuse me, I might try to figure that out. Dom, can I have a paper towel, please? Dom, you were still face deep in your tablet. Let the dogs outside as well, please. No, my wife is studying to... Dom, they're everywhere. Find one. So, my wife just got a package yesterday in the mail. She's getting all her herbs in for her herbalist class that she's taking, and she just passed her first quiz or test or whatever, and she passed with flying colors, as I know she would. You know, she's a very intelligent woman, and she's enjoying herself and learning quite a bit, but she's made a couple of her own teas, and they've been absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious, and I've enjoyed it. So we're going to enjoy this, have a good game, and we're going to win this domination match and kick some ass and slay some motherfuckers. And while I'm waiting for this, I'm going to check fucking... You know what? I'm going to check Twitch. See if that's working. I think I'm live on Twitch. Yes, I am. Look at that. That's cool. Right on. So we're live on Twitch. And we're live on fucking Facebook and YouTube and everything else. We're still waiting on pre-match here, so we're going to have some fun. Alright, we're good. Really, dude? Why? You know what? I got something for you. It's okay, man. That's all right. You know, we're gonna have a good game.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Going to C.
Enemy taking Alpha. We're capturing C.
Throwing a grenade out towards B.
We captured C.
C lockdown.
We lost the lead.
Going to B. Got 2 at B. 3 at B. Reloading.
Cover me. Enemy taking B.
Going around.
Yeah, I'll cover you.
Yeah, they're over at A right now. Staying at B.
I'm down. Need backup.
Got a guy. Yep, grenade. B's not locked down yet. Ooh, that was a Semtex grenade too that got me. Nice shot.
Somebody's taking C. Somebody's taking C.
I'm headed to C right now.
Enemy taking Bravo.
I'm stuck. Fuck.
Enemy has B.
Let's see, let's see. C is down. C is good. You know what? I'm gonna flank. We're gonna get 2 positions. I'm gonna flank and then we're gonna go to A. Flanking hard left, going to A. Locking down A.
We're capturing Alpha.
Oh, someone got me at A, at B. If we lock down 2 positions, we should be able to change this.
Somebody's coming from the back to take.
Good call out.
Enemy UAV spotted.
They're holding down A and B. Their main objective is to hold down those 2 positions and win the game that way. So I'm going to try and lock down A.
Capturing A.
Damn it! My aim was fucking right on you.
Capturing Bravo. Losing Charlie. We're capturing B. Losing C.
Damn it.
We lost Charlie. Being dominated. Take those positions.
Got 1 on C.
Enemy UAV spotted. We're capturing
Really, dude? Really, dude? Come on.
Bring it up, squad. We're capturing C.
So grab C. I'm going to go back to A.
Hostile hunter-killer drone.
That's going to hit me, of course.
Captured Charlie. Hostile care package inbound. We're failing this mission.
I'm going high on A to heal.
Jamming our radar. Capturing Alpha.
Damn. I was trying to get a crate, but I couldn't.
We're capturing A. We lost C.
Oh shit.
And he's got...
I was gonna open the.
These guys have got... Yeah, that round, they got it locked down. So we're going to have to change our tactics on this one.
Ready up. Get up, team.
Alright. We're going to have to change... Let's see here. So I'm 5 minutes...
Shall we start by going round? Your call.
Yeah. You know, grab A. I'm going to go around and I'm going to just flank and grab C.
Spotted. We're capturing
And then
Alpha.
focus on
Enemy
B.
taking C. Enemy has Charlie. We captured A. We lost the lead.
Headed to C now.
Enemy taking B.
I don't think anybody knows I'm here.
Holy shit, that was.
Mini gun up.
Taking Bravo. We're capturing C.
Halfway to C. 3/4.
Enemy taking B.
Damn, someone just shot. Fucking A. I didn't even hear your fucking footsteps, you ass.
Losing A.
Grenade out at C.
Enemy taking Bravo.
Back at C.
Enemy has Bravo. We're capturing C. We lost A. Enemy UAV spotted.
Come on, get C, get C. Alright, we got C.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Be advised, hostile care package inbound.
Bullshit.
Enemies, XS-1 Goliath is
Oh,
coming.
awesome.
Losing C. Enemies, XS-1 Goliath is landing. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV
I
spotted.
think this is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we gave it our best shot.
They're just fucking us up, man.
Yeah, it happens.
It's actually pretty fun. Get like pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I know. To be on the receiving end sucks, but you know what? It's fun sometimes too.
Yeah, alright. We were close for a minute.
Reloading.
Oh, shit, man.
Friendly shock RC is coming.
Down, need backup.
Friendly shock RC has been destroyed.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
it's not even fun anymore. Yeah, man.
Oh, thought I had you there.
Grenade out!
We're losing this fight. Losing Charlie. Capturing A.
Grenade in the center.
Frag out!
Nice job on getting A.
Enemy in sight.
Good game.
Yeah.
At least we communicated the tune of us.
Yeah. We tried.
We tried. If everybody was communicating, it would have been different.
Hey, you mind if I add you?
Mm-hmm. Have at it, man.
Yeah.
Have at it.
What's your name?
My name is the Fubar Guru.
Priority testing failure. Return to
Alright, I've got another about half hour. Awesome.
Why are you only playing for an hour?
Because I have other things to attend to, Dom. This house needs to be, the normal stuff needs to be done. Laundry, dishes. This is just, I stream a lot, but priorities take over too. I'm not making money at this yet, so and that's not my objective, but my objective is to make enough to live comfortably and make sure you guys are taken care of. If I make it big at doing this, that's awesome. If I make it small, I make it small, I don't really care. If I make a little extra so that way I can live a peaceful, happy life, I'm good with that. Toxic free gaming. I'm trying hard. Do you know how hard it is, dude? It's really hard when somebody's like in a match and they're calling you names.
Oh, yeah.
Or, but you don't know, like, some of the things that people have said to me. It's awful, dude. People are very mean on these, on online.
They just think they can say whatever they want.
Yeah, and if I was to make my system or my idea, I would have some type of AI or some type of system that would monitor in-game chat, so that way when someone is being a bully or they're being unkind or whatever, I understand that people are going to talk shit. I get that, but there's a point where it just becomes, just absolutely just ridiculous, so. And I'm no saint. I ain't saying I'm a saint. I've fucked up too, and I've let my emotions get the better of me, and I've yelled and screamed at some guys just recently because I lost my cool, because I was in a foul mood to begin with, and I let my emotions get the better of me. But I try and be as non-toxic as I possibly can. It's the only way to change the gaming industry.
Yeah.
We're gonna excuse me, we're gonna reset. That ain't we ain't doing nothing. Let's try that again. Yesterday while I was cleaning my basement, setting it up to become my new game room, office, sewing room, cricket room for my wife and me. Or I misspoke. What was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. I'm setting it up down there and moving all the stuff downstairs to make a nice setup for both of us, so that way we can game and have a good setup. Still waiting on my Shadow PC. I should get the activation email here anytime. Once I get that, I'll start using that with Streamlabs OBS, and I'll start making you the high quality fucking stream things that I think that are I know I can do. Now, something I wanted to say. I'm gonna get out of this because this is taking too long, and I got to get to do another shit. So I'm gonna play some Hardpoint. Just I wanted to say this is that I was listening to some tips and tricks about streamers and doing some research and like what to do, what not to do, and all that shit. Now, I'm not going to say I'm an expert because I'm not. I'm just getting into this shit. I'm just scratching the surface of all this. So I'm trying my best, but I was listening to some tips and tricks, and it's interesting what people say. It's like, do this, don't do that, don't do this, and it's like, I understand the basics of like, trying to get yourself out there and develop a brand and stuff like that, because when I went to school to get my master's degree, that's really all I was taught, is how to develop a brand and execute the process of how to make said brand stand out and, target and hit your target market depending on what their age group is. And what it is that I hear these other streamers and I'm listening and I'm taking the information in, but I have to disagree with some of them on some of their topics because they're saying like don't do certain things, and I'm like, well, why not? Like, why should I not stream every day? Why should I only stream for a couple hours a day when I'm retired and I served this country honorably and did my time? I'm a retired veteran, Army infantry veteran. It's like, I don't need to sit back and not fucking not stream every day if I don't want to. So I disagree with that statement. And then another statement that I was disagreeing with was he was saying that make sure, or one of the guys I was listening to was make sure that you're not doing stuff on stream that you would regret, or like not doing stuff on stream that's like going to embarrass you or stuff like that. That's something that I got a veto and a fucking XS1 Goliath on standby. And I'm listening to this guy, and I agree with a lot of what he said. A lot of what he said. Do this, don't do that, and if you're new hard point. So I'm trying to listen, and I'm trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to develop this brand that I have of being a fucking streamer and being a fucking not bringing non-toxic gaming to the community back, and bringing the community back to where it was before, like when we were playing GoldenEye as kids, when I was a kid. So
Reloading.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun deployed. Hostiles have destroyed your sentry gun. Hardpoint locked down.
That was tough. 10 more.
Capture the objective. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint lost.
Sentry gun up. Damn it! Almost had a fucking nuke. Fucking ate off a nuke. Damn it. Fine. Suck on veto, dickheads. Take my nuke. Guys, you gonna capture the hard point or what? Raining down death. Yes.
Hardpoint is ours. XS1 Goliath is coming.
And that is insults injury, walking tank. Take my nuke. Dead. 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 And we win. Oh, it was 8 off a nuke. Damn it. Fucking A, that was awesome. Alright, guys. I got a couple more games in me, and then I gotta go do my fucking daily chores and shit. So, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. But I'm gonna stick around for a little bit more, have a few games. What did I end up with? What did I end up with?
Good job.
39. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. 39 and 1. Ha ha. I would have had a fucking nuke. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Well, anyway, getting back to what I was saying before I got fucking distracted by a nuke almost. I'm listening to these other streamers and, taking in what they say and learning from them and trying to understand where they're coming from. And of course, I'm talking about top-notch streamers like Stone Mountain 64, fucking FaZe Swag and other top YouTubers that are YouTubers or streamers or whatever. And I try and stay away from the toxic ones, the ones that are bringing the community down. And one of them that I think brings the community down is Ninja. I mean, he's just a walking example of what not to be in the fucking gaming community. I mean, I've been playing games, like I've said before in previous streams before, is that I've been playing games for over 30 years. I remember starting off and playing fucking GoldenEye on the fucking 64, getting together with your buddies and and having a good time playing that. That was the first, real first-person shooter that
Hardpoint identified.
a lot of kids got into. I mean, if they weren't, if PC wasn't available and they weren't playing fucking Doom or some other type of fucking.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. We lost the lead.
Got one. Two.
Hardpoint locked down. It's too close. Fight harder. We've taken the lead.
You guys go ahead and do the hard point. I do that all the time.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have
If I run around and do this, I might actually get the nuke. Everybody else watches the fucking.
tied for the lead.
Everybody, I do that. I do that all the time. When I go for the fucking objective and get screwed. Oh, that got me. I still have time though. Excuse me.
We're losing this fight.
So, I mean, what's the underlining point of what I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna do the best I can as a streamer the only way I know how, and that's to be myself. I'm a Fubar fucking guru, y'all. I mean, shit. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Guru. Expert. Mindfuck. I'm totally fucked up. Totally fucked up on multiple levels. I mean, not just in the sense of like spiritually, mentally, and physically, but you know, I've been through so much in my life, especially since serving this country and deploying twice, and you know, being an infantry soldier and sergeant. I've been through a lot in this life, and you know, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, and that's a prideful infantryman who knows where he stands, accepts people for who they are, within limitation. I read and accept the Bible, and you know, vaccines are poison, and this is who I am. This is what I am. I'm gonna, during the day when I'm streaming for other people or other channels, I'm gonna keep my myself in it as non-toxic as possible, and destroy people with logic and reason. And you know, I'm gonna try and stay calm and not let my emotions get the better of me. But I can't promise that's always gonna be the case. You know, I can't promise that. No one can. So I'm gonna give you guys the best content I know how, which is being my fucking self, and you know, not giving you guys bullshit. That's not my thing. Like, you guys have seen, if you've watched my past streams or anything, is like, you guys know that Dom, if I'm bothering you, go upstairs. This is my time. So like, you know, I'm gonna listen to some of these streamer you know, ideas and tips and tricks, but you know, I'm not gonna sit here and just, you know, do everything by a fucking playbook. You know, bullshit. That's not how you get noticed. That's not how you grow. In order to grow a brand, you have to step outside the comfort zone. You have to change the dynamic. You can't just fucking pop a camera in front of yourself, play games, and expect yourself to grow. It's not gonna happen. You have to have some fucking realistic ideology that you're not going to just pop a camera in front of yourself and fucking become a success overnight. Even though that does happen, it's fucking extremely rare. And do you know how many people fucking stream? It's fucking retarded. I mean, you know, I learned just yesterday, and I mean, I had an idea of what it was about. Like, you know, if you're streaming a main title game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare or some other type of AAA title that's like one of 15 on the top list of Twitch, you're gonna be at the bottom of the fucking barrel. You're gonna be at the very bottom of that list because there are too many fucking other streamers who have a following and have a background in this shit and been doing it for a while that are gonna take precedence over you. So you're never gonna get noticed. So you have to do something that's gonna get you noticed. Now, why am I telling you guys this? Do I know everything? Fuck no. But you have to choose what you're going to do to get you noticed. Do you become a complete asshole and fucking a douchebag, or, you know, and be like Ninja? Or do you take it a step further and be a complete and utter, you know, persona character like Dr. Disrespect? You know, Dr. Disrespect is fucking hilarious because he developed a character, a persona. You know, I'm pretty sure the guy in real life, you know, even though he's a gamer and he rages out like that, I'm pretty sure the guy in real life is pretty fucking cool. I hope so. At least I hope so. So, you know, I'm gonna develop this because, you know, from my schooling and everything else is like, it's so true. You have to develop the brand. You have to have a target market, and you have to approach this the right fucking way. You can't just jump in with both feet and say, I'm going to be a fucking streamer today. That's not how it works. You know? And then, you know, people say like, you know, buy a $50 camera and a $50 light before you start. Do this and do that before you start. You know? And I got to say, yeah, if you can afford that shit, go for it. But if you can't, I'm just going to tell you guys something. I've posted it on my fucking page quite a few times. The Mr. T humble interview where he's wearing like $10 million in gold chains and diamonds, and this is back in the 70s or 80s, and he's on an interview, and you know, the reporter or the makes a comment about his diamonds and his chains. And if you don't know who Mr. T is, he was an actor who played Clubber Lang in Rocky III, and he also was on the A Team. I can't remember the character's name though. That show was before my time, and I never I didn't get into it, but he was also on the A Team, and he's sitting at that interview, and you know, the interviewer makes that comment about his chains, and then he goes, and then she says, okay, but your shoes, and you look at his shoes and they're tattered and beaten and worn down and just, you know, old and have holes in them. They're taped, and they look like they've seen something, like they've lived a life, and he just says the most important thing: stay humble. Know where you came from. Know where you fucking started. I don't care what you guys think, all right? You have to understand something. Whether I have followers or not is going to be a byproduct of how well I perform and do the brand. But I am going to tell you this, okay? I am going to stay humble and remember where I came from, because some of the greatest people in this world started with nothing, okay? And I don't like using fucking celebrities or other people as you know, fucking people to look up to, but you know, if I have to say something, your work ethic has to be this: if you want to succeed at anything, you have to understand that you are entitled to absolutely fucking nothing in this life. Absolutely nothing. You are entitled to nothing, and I want to make sure that that comes across as clear as humanly possible. You are entitled to nothing in this fucking life. You have to work for everything you want, unless it's spoon-fed to you, or you don't know any better.
Hardpoint identified.
Okay? So, you have to have the work ethic to back up what you want. You want to be a fucking successful fucking doctor, streamer, lawyer, whatever. You have to put in the effort to get there. You. Not your sister, not your mother, not your friends, nobody. You. Hey guys, it's what got me through fucking basic training. It's what got me through infantry school. It's what got me through fucking deployment. It got me through a whole bunch of shit because I fucking stepped up and did the right thing, which is, you know, suck it up. Embrace the suck, because it all sucks. Do your fucking work. And you know what? You work hard enough, and you're going to get somewhere. At some point. Now, I don't like the guy because he's a libtard, but he said something that's really interesting to me. And I try to, you know, well, I'm not going to use him. I'm going to use somebody else. Eric Thomas. If you haven't looked up Eric Thomas, look him up. He does a motivational speech that's very, very, very powerful. You can look him up; you'll find it. Eric Thomas. It'll be one of the first things you pop up. So he's talking to a group of high school kids, and I'm going to use what he said because it speaks volumes. And a lot of the time, somebody's already said it better than you can say it. So why fuck with something that sounds good? So he's talking to these high school kids. And he tells them a story. And I'm going to tell you that story in a short version. So this guy goes to a guru and says, I want to make money. I want to be successful like you. So the guru says to him, meet me here tomorrow at 4 a.m. at the beach. And the guy's like, the beach? I said I want to make money. I don't want to swim. And the guru says, be here tomorrow. 4 a.m. So the guy gets there the next day, 4 a.m. He's all dressed in his suit. He didn't wear shorts. I'm paraphrasing all of this. And the guru says, I want you to go out into the water. And, you know, the guy's just like, well, it's 4 a.m. It's fucking cold. I don't want to go out in the water. And so the guru says, go out in the water. So he goes out into the water and gets his, goes about ankle deep. And the guru says, go out a little further. So the guy goes out a little further. And progressively gets to his waist. And the guru says, okay, a little further. So he goes out a little further. And then the guru comes up behind him, right? And takes his head and submerges him underwater and holds him there. Now you're probably wondering, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's killing this dude. No, there's a moral to this story. Listen. And then he lifts the guy up. And he says, what did you want to do? More than anything in that exact moment. It's breathe. If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. That's what Eric Thomas teaches. And ever since I heard that fucking motivational speech, I have put everything that I am into all that I do. I wake up every single day thinking that it could be my last. And I wake up every single day putting 130%, 150% into everything I fucking do, because I know that if I put in the effort and the work, it's going to pay dividends when the time comes. So if I can say anything from you guys, anything, be patient. Be kind. Don't be toxic while you game. Okay? I'm going to change the world. One gamer at a time. If I can. I'm not doing this to seek fame and fortune. That's not what I want. I'm doing this to open people's eyes to the truth. To give them a different perspective of what's really going on in this world. So I hope you guys can understand that. And I hope I can reach a generation of kids and young adults and young professionals and everything. I hope I can reach them on another level that they can understand where I'm coming from. Like, they have to wake up from the lies they've been told. You know?
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
I'm just doing the best I can, being myself on my streams, and got to.
Reloading!
Got 3. So, I'm sorry I went on kind of a little bit of a rant there. I do that a lot. But I want to make sure that you guys know that you got to work for what you want. You can't just expect to wake up and be successful. That's not how it works. You got to work for it. You got to put the time in, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the crying, the kids being sick, the late nights where you stay up for days, fixing that one little thing that you have to perfect, or not sleeping because you have a deadline and you have to make it, or the sacrifices that you make to get anywhere. It's like, I remember going through my master's program or my fucking bachelor's program, and I was a 3D animator. It was like I'd have to render stuff in Maya 7. This is dating myself, Maya 7, and I'd have to stay up for hours and watch the render to make sure it would be successful. I mean, on projects, because if you had a failed render, you'd waste hours of time, sometimes even days. So it's you have to understand the sacrifices you have to be willing to make in order to make it in this world.
Mission profile failed.
You know, I've failed so. Arnold Schwarzenegger said it himself. He's like, you have to be willing to fucking fail. You have to be willing to fall flat on your fucking face, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and fucking step up and try again. You have to be willing to fail. Have to. I've failed several times. Numerous times. Monumental times. I've failed at stuff. I tried doing a nonprofit with my buddy Bill. Failed. I tried starting up other businesses. Failed. I tried being a personal trainer. Failed. You know? You're going to fail in life. You have to get over that shit. You got to get over the shit that says, you know, that you have to, you wake up, go to school, get a job, get educated, get a job, go to work, and you know, earn money, and then pay your bills, and you know, do the normal thing, play your lottery, and eat your cheeseburgers, and pretend like this world is just passing you by. When really, there's more shit going on around you than you care to admit, and you actually know deep down in your hearts that the evil that's happening right now can definitely be stopped if people would just wake the fuck up, step up, and say something about it.
Last man standing.
And that's what I'm doing.
Finish it. The bomb has been planted.
It's planted today. Today.
Time's almost up.
Where's the fuck? Damn it, pick it up. There. There we go. I couldn't see it.
Ready for the next round.
All right.
For round 14.
Nice, dude. So
I have 8 kills.
I'm
Defend the
I'm
objective.
really trying to drive
The enemy
home
has the bomb.
that, yeah, these other streamers are going to be more successful than me. I get it. But you know what? I'm going to bring something to the table that's dying in the community. And that's to not be toxic, to not be an asshole, to play a fucking free-for-all match, you know, in a fucking public lobby and say at the beginning, you know, let's have a good game. Let's fucking play well together. Let's fucking, you know, tell each other, oh, good fucking shot. You know, you got me. Instead of fucking calling each other fucking pussy, bitch, or fucking, context, you know, saying the fucking N-word, calling people fucking racist names. In context, the N-word has, you know, is not a bad word. In context. George Carlin said it best. Where is this dude? There he is.
Enemy contact.
Gotcha. And you know, it's like
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
you can play a fucking free-for-all match in a public lobby and still have fun and say, oh, motherfucker, you got me. Oh, son of a bitch, you got me. Oh, nice shot, dude. You know, it's like lift each other up. Don't beat each other down. If anything you're going to take from my fucking channel that I do in the mornings or during the day is that, you know, I'm going to fucking lift you up. Now, my show at night, that's a whole different ball game. My Real Talk show with my wife and my other buddies, we talk about what's really going on in the world, the evil that's going on in the world. We try and wake people up and give them a different perspective on what's going on around them.
Last one.
So that's my show at night. That's the, you know, Real Talk with
Lost
Fubar
that
Guru.
round, but it's not
But
over yet. Ready up.
if you guys want toxic-free gaming, you know, get together, have a good time, do call-outs, be tactical,
Objective. We got the bomb.
have a good time, then, you know, look me up. I'm on fucking Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Omelet Arcade, fucking all kinds of different places. You know, I mean, going to A.
I am destroying people today.
Going for the plant. Plant. Bomb plan.
Planted.
40 seconds. Match.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Let him kill him.
Nice, dude.
Like, I'm destroying it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like
I'm gonna jump off here just a little bit, but I hope that
The objective.
you guys take from what I'm saying to you today and listen. And I don't care if people on my team can hear me or whatever, but you young fucking kids out there, you know, I'm not much younger. I'm 36, but I've seen some shit in my life, and I want you guys to know that, you know, you can make it in this world
The bomb has been planted.
if you put the motherfucking work in. You gotta step up. Do the fucking work.
Reloading.
Don't let this world pass you
Time's
by.
almost up.
It's not worth it.
Frag out.
Wake up. Find Jesus. Find something that's going to bring you passion in life. The saying that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, it has some validity. But the truth of the matter is that even if you do what you love, there are going to be bad days. You have to accept that there's going to be bad days. Even when I stream, I have bad days because technology doesn't work. It fucking fails. Tech fails. You know, sometimes you can't stream properly. Sometimes audio doesn't work. Sometimes the camera doesn't work. Sometimes you can't get online. Like I can't get online today. You see? So I find other ways, survive, adapt, overcome.
Sorry, Basil.
Once again, survive, adapt, overcome. Use that mantra to get through your days. To get through everything. Guys, I streamed with my fucking 6-year-old MacBook Pro computer, Streamlabs OBS, and I used a $50-$60 fucking webcam, and I turned it and faced it to my TV screen for you guys to watch me play. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And there are many people in this world who've done that. Trump is one of them. Whether you like him or not, he is a successful businessman. He is a shrewd businessman. He's failed many times, gone bankrupt many times, but has come out on top. Another prime example of someone who's very successful is Elon Musk for fucking Tesla. Stepped outside the box and developed something monumental to mankind. Use those people. Let's see. Who else can I think of? That's Cadence Owens. There's a role model to look up to for females. Cadence Owens. Megan Rose. Look her up on Facebook. These are people that you should be listening to and watching. And Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, Veritas News. You guys have to start getting your shit from different sources, people. The mainstream media is lying to you. All right. This is the Fubar Guru. I love you guys. And as always, Slayers, it's a fantastic time to chill with you and have a good time and talk shit and have fun and play games. I got to go do my life shit, so I'm going to go take care of that. If you had fun watching this broadcast, give me a like, a share, subscribe, and pass this shit on. Guys, I ain't in this for money and fame. I'm not. I make plenty of good money after being medically retired from the military. I'm fine. I still struggle paycheck to paycheck, but I'm fine financially. If I do get anything from this, I'm gonna be honest with you. I keep a portion of it for myself, and then a good portion of it is gonna go towards my son's hugging me. A good portion of it is gonna go towards soldiers, military members, and a donation, a charity of my choice on a frequent basis. I'll donate a certain percentage of everything I make to different charities over the time that I do this. So, and I'll make that public while I do it. Just like, President Trump is doing for fucking, his quarter, his salary. He gives it away, $400,000. He gives it away. He doesn't need it. He gives that shit away to charities. That's what you should do. All right, this is a Fubar Guru. I love you all. Slayers, stay slaytastic. Have a slaytastic day. I'll be on Xbox in the next couple of days. Be honest with you, I think they cut us off because I couldn't afford my bill this month. So, shit happens. So, I'm using my phone. Love you, Slayers.